Austin Butler's portrayal of the iconic rock star Elvis Presley in Baz Luhrmann's stylistic biopic has received critical acclaim, but in order to achieve his outstanding performance of the king of rock and roll, the actor had to make some significant concessions, from maintaining an accent for 3 years straight to separating from his family for just as long. Butler went above and beyond for this role. Here's everything we know about the portrayal so far, starting off with a whole new level of method acting. During an interview with Variety on their Actors on Actors segment, alongside Glass Onion star Janelle Monáe, Butler admitted that his personal life took a back seat to his preparations while filming what he considered the role of a lifetime. He explained that he didn't see his family for almost 3 years, and whenever he talked to anyone, a rare occurrence according to the star himself, the only thing that he'd be thinking about was staying in character. Plus, after having mastered Presley's unique baritone voice, Butler also found himself speaking like the singer even during downtime. Let's take a look at just how far Butler went to bring the character to life. The star has also previously discussed the extreme lengths he took in order to prepare for the role, including intense workshop sessions and even lengthy improvisation courses. However, the actor later told British GQ that once production had been wrapped up, he had to be hospitalized, getting diagnosed with a virus that simulated appendicitis and was bedridden for an entire week. On the positive side, Butler's extreme sacrifices did pay off, earning him several awards, such as the Breakthrough Performance Award at the Palm Springs International Film Awards, as well as the Best Actor Award from the Hollywood Critics Association. He even picked up a Golden Globe nomination for Lead Actor in a Motion Picture in the Drama category. What's more, there have been many other notable cases of method acting over the years. Many of the cinema's finest and most gifted performers have embodied their roles using this method of acting, hoping to achieve complete emotional symbiosis with their part, often staying in character even after the cameras have stopped rolling. But it's not as easy as it sounds, as the process requires extreme dedication, determination, and skill in order to successfully bring a fictional character to life for such prolonged periods of time. Some of Hollywood's greatest performers have also adopted this approach, with many iconic and remarkable characters and performances directly resulting from method acting. However, sometimes performers can end up going a bit overboard in their dedication to the craft, going way too deep into character with various results, sometimes even negative. Let's take a look at a few of them, shall we? First up, there's Shia LaBeouf. The eccentric star is no stranger to immersing himself into character and committing to his craft, having fully immersed himself in character on numerous occasions over his impressive and colorful career. One such case was the 2014 war film Fury, where the actor went above and beyond preparing for his role as tank gunner Boyd Bible Swan for the World War II drama. Once cast into the David Ayer picture, LaBeouf immediately decided to join the U.S. National Guard and even spent a month living on one of their forward operating bases. The actor later told Dazed magazine that he even went as far as to pull one of his teeth out, knifed his face up, and also spent days watching horses die while not bathing for 4 months. Looks like his co-stars deserve an Oscar for pretending to not smell him for the entire filming process as well. He reportedly managed to stay in character throughout the filming process, earning much praise from co-stars such as Brad Pitt, who claimed him to be one of the best actors he's ever worked with. Next up, we have Jared Leto. Despite his recent cinematic flops portraying comic book characters for DC and Marvel, it's easy to forget that the star is one of the most famous actors in Hollywood, even winning an Oscar for one such role. The esteemed actor and gifted musician is very selective while choosing the roles he wants to take, and has a reputation in Hollywood for his method acting approach and devotion to all of his characters. Such was the case for his Academy Award-winning portrayal of a trans woman with HIV in 2013's biographical drama Dallas Buyers Club, where Leto lost over 30 pounds, shaved his eyebrows off, and even waxed his entire body, all the while working on the character's voice. He also met up with numerous transgender people for research into the role and refused to break character throughout the filming process. Director Jean-Marc Vallée even stated that he never once met the real Leto in all that time. The actor rightfully went on to win an Oscar for the portrayal and never once second-guessed his acting process. Following up, there's Adrien Brody. the Oscar-winning star portrayed an amnesiac Gulf War veteran Jack Starks for the 2005 psychological thriller The Jacket, who ends up getting found at one scene of a murder and promptly sent to a mental hospital where he gets subjected to a very unusual treatment plan. The actor was eager to embrace all the odd experiments and even went on to ask the crew to store him inside of one of the drawers in the morgue until they were ready to begin filming, where he also remained once the cameras had stopped rolling. According to Brody himself, the star wanted to truly grasp the character's despair and intense anxiety, spending hours being locked in a straitjacket so that he could get into Jack's psyche. The actor also decided to undergo multiple sessions in an isolation tank, went on a protein diet, and also performed different prison exercises in order to further prepare for the film. However, despite all of his valiant efforts to embody the troubled character, the film failed to endear both audiences and critics, garnering mixed reviews. Moving on, we have Robert De Niro. Martin Scorsese's groundbreaking 1976 crime drama follows the life of Travis Bickle, a New York taxi driver / Vietnam veteran, struggling with his deteriorating mental health as he begins to feel the urge for some violent action. The Hollywood acting legend portrayed the troubled character and prepared for his role by successfully passing and obtaining a taxi driver's license and listening to tapes from the diaries of criminal Arthur Bremer. The megastar even lost 30 pounds for the role, took firearm training, and also religiously studied the behaviors of NYC's taxi drivers, giving people rides in between filming breaks while remaining in character. The Washington Post labeled De Niro's epic role a landmark performance, which he rightfully received an Academy Award nomination for in the category of Best Actor. Plus, ever since its release, the film has gone on to be considered one of the greatest ever made. Coming up next, there's Leonardo DiCaprio. The acting chameleon portrayed frontiersman Hugh Glass in 2015's Western survival drama The Revenant, a role that finally earned him his much-deserved Academy Award. The film follows the story of the fur trapper as he fights for his life after he ends up getting mauled by a bear and being left for dead by members of his own hunting team. Since director Alejandro G. Iñárritu wanted the film to be shot chronologically and only using natural light in order to achieve maximum realism, this resulted in an unusually long production period. While talking about his extreme filming experience, the actor said that while he repeatedly went in and out of frozen rivers, slept inside animal carcasses, or even ate what he ate on set, he'd constantly endured the freezing cold and possible hypothermia. Heading into the top threes, we have Christian Bale. Bale is no stranger to completely morphing the way his body looks in order to embrace his characters. For his performance in the 2004 psychological thriller, The Machinist, the star went to extreme lengths in order to portray a delusional and paranoid machinist who hasn't had a proper night's sleep in over a year. Bale reportedly lost a staggering 63 pounds of body weight by drinking only black coffee and whiskey while smoking cigarettes and eating only an apple and a can of tuna each day. The star wished to go even lower, but the filmmakers decided to step in and refused to allow him due to health concerns. But wait, there's more, as Bale had to regain all of his lost weight within 6 weeks in order to reach his screen test quota for his iconic role in Batman Begins, and he even did that through a severe weightlifting and binge-eating regime. The penultimate entry on this list is Heath Ledger. In one of the most heartbreaking and tragic examples of method acting going too far, Ledger fully consumed the role of anarchist mastermind the Joker in 2008's The Dark Knight. The late and incredibly gifted actor described his version of the character as a psychopathic, mass-murdering, schizophrenic clown with zero empathy and prepared for the edgy role by living alone in a hotel room for a month. There, he formulated the villain's voice, personality, and posture, and even kept a diary dedicated to the Joker's thoughts. Director Christopher Nolan was extremely impressed with Ledger's commitment and approach to the famous foe, with each take being completely different from the previous one during filming. Finally, at the top of our list, there's Daniel Day-Lewis. Undisputed, one of the most gifted and renowned actors in cinema history, the Oscar-winning star and an esteemed method actor known for being one of the most selective performers in the film industry, starred in only 6 films since 1998. He's known for completely immersing himself in a role through intense preparation, having done so in nearly every one of his remarkable pictures. For his performance as William, Bill the Butcher Cutting, in Martin Scorsese's 2002 historical drama Gangs of New York, Day-Lewis hired circus performers to show him how to throw knives. He refused to break his New York accent and character, and wouldn't wear a warmer coat or take treatment during production because it was not keeping with the period. For 1989's My Left Foot, the actor insisted on staying true to the character and wouldn't leave his wheelchair and required all of his meals to be spoon-fed to him. Finally, for 1992's The Last of the Mohicans, Day-Lewis learned how to survive in the wilderness, only ate what he caught, trained with tomahawks, and built a canoe by himself. With that much hard work, no wonder he quit. That's a wrap for this video. What is your opinion on method acting? Are there any other method actors who you believe deserve a place on this list? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.